and Holly's Little Kingdom. Today's adventure starts at Mrs. Fig's magic school.
The Queen bakes cakes.
Hello, Mrs. Fig. Lovely autumn day, isn't it?
Yes, wise old elf. Only problem is the apples are starting to fall.
Wow, that was close.
So far, I've been lucky. They've all missed my magic school.
Oh, that one didn't miss.
Oh, dear. My poor magic school. Broken.
Well, you're a fairy. Can't you just mend it with magic?
No. Magic always leads to trouble.
You don't like magic, do you, Mrs. Fig?
That's right, Holly. I want to mend the school the normal, sensible, safe way by using a builder.
Well, you're in luck. I'm a builder, but it won't be cheap. We're going to need bricks, cement, roof tiles.
I know. We'll have a cake stall. The money we make from selling cakes will pay for the repairs.
A cake stall? It sounds fun.
Let's tell everyone to get baking.
Daddy! Daddy!
An apple fell on Mrs. Fig's magic school.
And now the school has a big hole in it.
Oh dear, that's a shame.
Mrs. Fig is asking everybody to bake cakes to raise money.
Bake cakes? Well, don't tell your mother about that.
About what, darling?
Mrs. Fig is running a cake stall.
Oh, how exciting. I'll bake some cakes.
Really? There's no need.
Mrs. Fig needs them today.
Then I better start straight away.
Oh, no.
What is it, Daddy?
Your mother is not very good at baking cakes.
Oh.
She bakes horrible cakes, and she gets very upset if anyone doesn't like them.
Dum-de-dum-de-dee-dee-doo. That's odd. Who's in my kitchen? The Queen baking cakes!
Yes, Nanny Plum. Would you like to try a cake?
Maybe later. Cakes! Cakes! The Queen's baking cakes!
I know.
We'll have to leave the country. Pack a bag, everyone.
The Queen's cakes can't be that bad.
They're worse than bad. They're...
Cake time! Who wants to try my lovely cakes? I've got rock cakes, fudge cake, and gingerbread.
They look lovely. In fact, they look too good to eat.
You don't want to eat them, do you? You think they're horrid.
No, no, no. I can't wait to try them.
Have a rock cake.
Ow!
Did you just say ow?
No, I said ew.
Is it nice?
It's inedible. I mean, incredible. But maybe I'll save it for later.
Try the fudge cake.
Isn't it someone else's turn?
Don't you want my fudge cake?
Of course I do.
What do you think? Tasty?
Are you all right, Daddy?
My mouth is stuck.
What's he saying?
I'm saying my mouth is stuck.
Oh, I think his mouth is stuck shut.
That was horrific.
You think the fudge cake is too sticky, don't you? You hate it.
No, no, of course not, darling. It's, amazing.
Oh, good. Try the gingerbread. Dunk it in your coffee. That will make it all soft and yummy.
The coffee's just rolled off it. It's completely dry.
Take a bite.
You know, maybe I'll save this one for later, too.
OK, well, I can't stand around chatting. I've got loads more cakes to bake.
Rock-hard rock cakes, super sticky fudge, waterproof gingerbread.
We'll have to warn the whole of the Little Kingdom. The Queen's baking cakes.
The Queen's baking cakes!
Oh, no!
I can't eat one of those cakes again.
No one can eat them and survive.
Hello! Cake time, everyone!
Yes, but you shouldn't have troubled yourself, Your Majesty. We already have lots of cake.
You don't want my cakes.
Oh, yes, we do.
You think they're horrible, don't you?
Of course we don't.
Oh, good then. I'll put them here. That should raise lots of money to mend your school, Mrs. Fig.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Maybe I should have used magic to mend the school. It would have been less dangerous.
Keep clear of the cakes. No one eat them.
Ooh, cakes.
Wait!
Yow! What kind of a cake is that?
It's a rock cake. Queen Thistle baked it.
Oh, the Queen baking again.
The fudge cake glues your mouth shut. And the gingerbread is waterproof.
Incredible! What can these things be made of? I want to do some tests on these cakes. This machine tests how strong things are. Let's start with something very weak, like this egg. The egg had a strength of 1. Now let's try a brick. The brick had a strength of 5. Now let's try the Queen's rock cake.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's reached 11.
11? Nothing has gone to 11 before. Stand back, everyone!
The cake broke the machine.
That cake is the strongest substance known to man.
The fudge cake stuck Daddy's mouth shut.
Let's test how sticky it really is.
Stop, wise old elf! Don't touch the fudge cake! You'll be stuck to it forever!
Okay, let's just say the Queen has created the stickiest substance known to man.
What about the gingerbread? Daddy dipped it in his coffee and it stayed dry.
Let's see how waterproof it is. Amazing! The most waterproof substance known to man.
These cakes must be locked away. They must never be eaten.
Not eaten, no. But maybe they can be used for something else.
I do hope I've made enough cakes. What if they need more for the cake stall?
Trust me, they won't want any more cake. More cake, please. Really?
Yes, as many as you can bake.
And fudge cake. And gingerbread.
Oh, goody. They love my cakes. I'd better get baking.
Who's eating all these cakes?
Eating them? No one's eating them.
So why do you want more?
These cakes are the perfect building material. The rock cakes are super strong bricks.
We're gluing them together using the super sticky fudge cake.
And then the super waterproof gingerbread makes great roof tiles.
Amazing! But of course, you must never tell the Queen.
Never tell the Queen what? Oh, Mrs. Fig, you've mended the school, so you managed to raise enough money by selling my cakes.
Let's just say your cakes were a great help.
Yes, 3 cheers for Queen Thistle. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip.
Hang on. These bricks look just like my rock cakes.
Yes.
And this cement is just like my fudge cake. It is my fudge cake.
Oh, no!
At least she hasn't spotted the roof.
And the roof tiles are my gingerbread. You didn't want to eat my cakes.
Well, they're not really for eating, are they, darling?
Not if you want to survive.
I thought everybody liked my cakes, but nobody did. I wish I'd never baked a single cake.
But, Mummy, if we hadn't baked any cakes, we wouldn't have mended the school.
Holly is right. It's only because of your baking the magic school is fixed.
I suppose that's true.
Hooray for Queen Thistle!
In fact, we could do with some cakes to finish the chimney, if you don't mind baking some more.
Could you make some bricks for my house?
I want to build a patio. Do you do paving slabs?
Well, I suppose I could.
Do you do drain pipes?
Do you do MDF?
Everyone loves my mummy's cakes.
Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom.
Today's adventure starts on the Elf Road.
Fox cubs.
Are you looking forward to your first day at Fox Cubs, Ben?
Yes, Dad.
I loved being a fox cub when I was your age. I've still got my hat. In my day, it was Old Grey Wolf in charge. They've got a new leader now. I wonder who it is.
Welcome to Fox Cubs, everybody. I'm the new leader.
Hello, Nanny Plum.
Don't call me Nanny Plum. I'm Fluffy Owl. To wit, to woo.
Hello, Fluffy Owl. To wit, to woo.
Hi, Holly.
Hi, Ben.
Hello, Nanny Plum. What are you doing here?
I'm the new Fox Cub leader. You have to call me Fluffy Owl. To wit, to woo.
Oh, hello, Fluffy Owl.
You have to say the to wit, to woo bit as well.
Tawit Tawoo.
You're just in time for the badges.
Oh, is someone getting a badge? Ben, you're going to have so much fun getting your badges.
Dad, what badges did you get when you were a fox cub?
I got an adventure badge, a sailing badge, and a knots badge.
A knots badge?
Yes, after days and days of tying knot after knot, I finally got my knots badge. It was hard work, but worth it.
Who wants a badge?
Eh?
Everyone step forward and tell me what badge you'd like. You first, Rosie.
Can I have an adventure badge, please?
One adventure badge.
But,
Can I have a sailing badge?
Of course. One sailing badge. Strawberry, what would you like?
A knots badge, please.
Here you go.
stop it! Stop it at once! You don't just hand out badges.
Why not?
You have to earn your badges. To get my adventure badge, I had to spend 3 days camping in the wild.
Well, I watched a whole night of TV for my watching TV badge.
Watching TV badge? That's not what the Fox Cubs are about. The Fox Cubs are about having adventures in the wild.
Adventures do sound like fun.
We like adventures.
Mr. Elf, can we have an adventure in the wild?
Well, it's not up to me. It's up to Fluffy Owl.
Oh, very well. Follow me, everyone. OK, here we are, having an adventure. What do we do?
Well, imagine we had to look for food.
How do we find food here?
Fluffy Owl, why don't you show the children how to find food in the wild?
All right. This way, everyone.
Now they'll see. It's not easy to find food in the wild.
Hiya! We found food.
Ice cream!
Ice cream?
Yes, from the ice cream van over there.
But that's cheating.
Look, you said find some food, so we did. Now you're changing the rules.
We got you a raspberry ripple, Mr. Elf.
OK, moving on from finding food. Does anybody know how to make a shelter?
Oh, me! I brought my tent. Watch this. There we go.
Whoa!
It's got 5 bedrooms, a bathroom, a television, and even a cellar.
Oh, it's amazing! The best tent in the world.
We can't sleep in that.
Why not? What's wrong with being comfortable when you're on holiday?
This is an adventure, not a holiday. We'll make a shelter out of 2 twigs and a leaf. You lean the twigs up like this, and hey presto, what have you got?
2 twigs and a leaf. Where's the bed?
You sleep on the ground. It's nature's bed. Lovely and cosy.
But why bother when you can sleep in my castle tent?
You're missing the point. Do you Fox Cubs want a real adventure?
Yes!
Good. If you're going to learn how to survive in the wild, you have to be in the wild. Like, at the top of a mountain.
What?
Fluffy Owl, please magic us to the top of a mountain.
OK. Abracadabra.
Wow, we're at the top of a real mountain.
Fantastic. Now, how are we going to get home?
Easy! I'll magic us home.
Let's say you don't have your wand with you.
OK, I'll call for help.
No phone either.
Hello, hello.
But that's going to make it very, very difficult to get home.
Exactly. But when you get home, you will have earned your adventure badge.
So, what do we do first?
Maybe we should start by working out which mountain we're on.
Good, Ben. That's exactly what we should do.
Fluffy Owl, which mountain did you magic us to?
No idea.
What?
You just said a mountain. I don't know one mountain from another.
Well, that makes things a bit tricky.
Why?
Because we don't even know what country we're in.
Oh,
Perhaps you should magic us back home, and we'll start again.
I can't. You threw my wand down the mountain.
Oh, yes. Let's ring for help.
But you threw Fluffy Owl's phone down the mountain too.
Oh, yes. So I did.
You wanted us to be lost. Now we're lost. Happy now?
I'm sure Mr. Elf wouldn't have sent us to the top of a mountain if he didn't know how to get us home.
Thank you, Strawberry. OK, I think I can work out where we are by using my compass. Let's see. North is that way, and the position of the sun is... Oh, my goodness! We're on Everest!
What's that then?
Mount Everest, the tallest mountain in the whole world!
Is Mount Everest far from home, Dad?
A bit far from home, Ben, yes.
And is it really very high?
A bit high, yes, Holly.
I suppose we could just climb down.
Just climb down? Just climb down Everest, the enormous, treacherous mountain of rock and ice? Perilous cliff after perilous cliff that could only be conquered by the world's greatest mountaineers?
So, Mount Everest is not safe for children to climb down?
No, Mount Everest isn't child-friendly.
So what do we do now, Mr. Einstein?
I don't know.
Oh, if only we had my castle tent.
What good would that do?
We could watch TV.
Could the fairy fly for help?
In that wind, you'd be blown away. No, what we need is someone who can climb down the mountain and fetch help.
I know! Gaston is good at climbing!
Good idea, Ben.
Go, Gaston, go! Get help!
It may be some time before Gaston returns. After climbing down the mountain, he will have to journey through the jungle, cross the desert, swim the ocean before he arrives at the little kingdom.
Hello, Gaston. What's that? All the children and Fluffy Owl and Mr. Elf all trapped at the top of a mountain, you say? Then this is a job for Old Grey Wolf. Ow! Lead the way, Gaston. Is this mountain far? Still further? Oh, are we nearly there? So, quite a way then.
Gaston's been gone for ages. I hope he's all right. Gaston!
And he's brought Old Grey Wolf.
Oh, I'm very pleased to see you, old grey donkey.
It's Old Grey Wolf, and you have to say, "Awoo!"
OK. Oh, whoa.
What's your plan, Old Grey Wolf? Awoo! Have you brought the elf helicopter to lift us to safety? Or a team of mountain rescue elves to carry us down the mountain?
Actually, I set off in a bit of a hurry, and you were a bit further away than I expected.
So, you're just here on your own without a plan of any sort.
Yes, that's about it. Maybe you should do a bit of a magic?
I'd love to, but he threw my wand away.
So that's why I found it at the bottom of the mountain.
Oh, it's good to have you back again.
So, if you wouldn't mind, magicking us back home?
No problemo.
Hooray! That was a really good adventure. Thank you, Fluffy Owl. Twit-twoo!
Well, you should thank Mr. Elf. It was his idea.
Thank you, Mr. Elf.
Yes, Dad, it was great!
Ho ho! And I think all of you fox cubs have earned your adventure badges.
Indeed, adventure badges for everyone.
Thank you, Old Grey Wolf. Wow.
And for fetching help in the Fox Cubs' hour of need, one of you has earned the rescue badge.
Who is it?
Gaston, of course.
Gaston to the rescue!
Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom.
Today's adventure starts at Mrs. Witch's house.
The witch competition.
Thank you for helping tidy my house, Nanny Plum.
No problem, Mrs. Witch. My goodness, what a lot of cobwebs. Let's magic them away.
Lovely. I don't know what I'd do without you, Nanny.
But, Mrs. Witch, why can't you just use your own magic to tidy your house?
The thing is, I don't do much magic these days. I'm retired.
Meow.
Still got your mangy old cat, I see.
Don't be rude about Moggy.
I say cat, but it's just a bag of fleas, really.
Leave him alone. I'm warning you.
And he's smelly.
Mrs. Witch, you've turned Nanny to stone.
So you can do magic.
Only if I'm cross. Nanny was being very rude about my cat.
Can you turn Nanny back?
If she says sorry,
Sorry.
and say sorry to Moggy.
Sorry, Moggy. Oof. I forgot she's so touchy about her cat.
Hello, are you Mrs. Witch?
That's me.
I'm Wendy Witch.
Hello, Wendy Witch.
I'm so excited to be standing here with you. You're famous.
Am I?
I was brought up on stories of you doing the fastest spells in the West.
That was all a long time ago. I'm retired now.
And what a lovely witchy house. I can't believe I'll be living here.
What was that?
I'll be living in your house.
But there's only room in this house for one witch.
Yes, now you're retired, you'll be going to the old witch's home. You'll be very happy there. It's full of other old witches, watching telly all day.
You know, when I said I was retired, I meant I'm not retired. Goodbye. That was close.
Sorry to bother you again, but since there's only room for one witch around here, we'll have a witch competition. The winner stays, the loser goes.
Oh, yes, of course.
A witch competition needs a judge. Someone important.
My daddy is a king. Is that important enough?
A king will do nicely. Let's go and meet this daddy of yours. Hello, Your Majesty.
Ah!
I'm Wendy Witch.
Oh, hello, Wendy Witch.
We're having a witch competition, and we need someone important and wise to be the judge.
That'll be me. I'm very important and wise.
If Mrs. Witch loses, she'll have to leave her house.
Daddy, you have to make sure Mrs. Witch wins.
I'm sorry, Holly, but I'm the judge and I have to be fair and above board.
I suppose there's a first time for everything.
When does the competition start?
At high noon.
I haven't got a chance against Wendy Witch. I haven't been in a witch competition for years.
What happens in a witch competition?
There's a spell contest, broomstick riding, and jam making.
Well, your jam smells quite nice.
See, I've lost my touch. Witch jam is supposed to be horrible.
Don't worry, we'll help you make it horrible.
What if you put in some snail slime?
Snail slime? Yes, that could do it.
And some worm poo.
Yes, that would make it taste awful.
You see, you can win. Now let's tackle the broomstick riding.
I haven't ridden my broom in years. It's forgotten all its training. Here, boy. Good broom. Oh, come here, you silly old stick.
Oh dear,
dear. Let's try spells. Mrs. Witch, you did the fastest spells in the West.
Right, Mrs. Witch. Turn these cans into frogs.
I'm trying, but I can't do it.
I'm afraid she's past it.
Past it?
She can't even turn a can into a frog. She might have been good at magic once, but now she's a bit of a has-been.
Has-been? I'll show you.
Mrs. Witch, you turned Nanny into a frog.
That's because Nanny got me annoyed.
Oof. If you can do magic like that in the competition, you'll be fine.
So just remember to get cross with Wendy Witch.
But she's so friendly and nice.
It's your only chance to win.
OK, I'll try to be cross.
It's high noon. Let the witch competition begin. First, jam making.
Why are they all staring at me?
You're the judge, darling. They're waiting for you to taste the witch's jam.
Oh, what's in it?
Slug, mostly, with a hint of bat and spider eggs for crunch.
Ew! That's the most disgusting thing I've ever tasted.
Thank you.
No, my jam, Your Majesty.
Yes. Why should I have all the fun? Isn't it someone else's go?
Daddy, you're the judge, so you must taste both jams.
Of course I must. Lucky me. Ugh! They both taste equally revolting. So, the jam making is a draw.
Hooray! And now, broomstick flying.
That was really good.
Now it's Mrs. Witch's turn. Right, she's held on.
She's riding the broom brilliantly.
I declare the broomstick riding a draw.
Now, for the spell contest.
Mrs. Witch!
Where are you going?
To the old witch's home. I can't win a spell contest.
Yes, you can.
You turned Nanny to stone.
And you turned her into a frog.
Well, Nanny Plum makes me so cross.
Just remember to be cross with Wendy Witch.
But she's so polite and charming.
She wants to put you in the old witch's home.
And live in your house.
You're right. Remember, I'm cross. Remember, I'm cross.
Let the spells begin. The witch that turns the other to stone is the winner.
Remember, I'm cross. Remember, I'm cross.
Mrs. Witch, it's been such a thrill to be in a competition with you.
Remember, I'm... Oh, thank you, dear. You're so nice.
She's turned Mrs. Witch to stone.
That's it! I've won! I'll be the Little Kingdom's witch. I'll really enjoy working with you, King Thistle.
Working with me?
Oh, yes. I've got big plans for the Little Kingdom.
Oh, dear. She sounds like a bit of a bossy boots.
Meow. And Mrs. Witch's mangy old cat will have to go.
Did you see Mrs. Witch move?
She can't move. She's been turned to stone.
He really is a flea-bitten old thing. He smells awful.
I'm really cross. You leave my moggy alone.
Wow, Mrs. Witch turned the other witch to stone. So, I suppose Mrs. Witch is the winner.
We knew you could do it.
Shouldn't you turn Wendy Witch back now?
She was very rude about my moggy. But if she says sorry...
Sorry.
And sorry to Moggy.
Sorry, Oggy. Thanks. You're just amazing, Mrs. Witch. I've never seen anyone break out of a stone spell before.
And you're a very polite and clever young witch, mostly.
Well, as they say, this town ain't big enough for the both of us. So I'll be moving along. Bye.
I'm glad Mrs. Witch won.
The little kingdom wouldn't be the same without Mrs. Witch.
Yes, mind you, Wendy Witch did have a point about the cat. It does rather smell, and it's...
What was that?
It's a most lovely pussycat.
Thank you, King Thistle. I do love my Moggy.
Meow.
Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom. Today's adventure starts at the little castle.
Daisy and Poppy go bananas. Bang, 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 bang.
Ah! Daisy! Poppy!
Bang, bang.
Stop making that awful noise!
Bang, bang.
Oh, this is too loud. Daisy, Poppy, I'm taking your wands away and putting them in the cupboard.
Mummy is right. No more wands until you learn to use them properly. Ah, finally, a bit of peace and quiet. Oh, who's that?
Granny Thistle is here.
Oh, no, my mother!
Granny Thistle. Granny.
Darlings, 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 marvellous to see you. Holly, give your granny a hug.
Hello, Granny Thistle.
Oh, young Ben Elf, always a pleasure to see you. What's wrong with the twins? Why are you so sad?
Wandy.
Where are your wands?
I've taken them away for now.
But how will they do magic without wands?
Maybe it's better if Daisy and Poppy don't do magic.
Well, they're your children, darling, and the last thing I want to do is interfere. At least Holly has a wand.
Oh, yes. Holly's having magic lessons from me.
What have you learned, Holly?
I can turn people into frogs.
Or rabbits.
Frogs? You're still on frogs?
And rabbits.
But that's baby magic. What about the hard stuff, like putting pink spots in the sky? Or making the trees sing?
No, thank you, Mother. We don't have much need for singing trees. Or pink spots in the sky.
Okay, you're the boss. Anyway, I've brought presents. Presents for the children.
Presents.
Holly, I brought you this beautiful ring.
Thank you. Is it magical?
Maybe a little. Just don't rub it, okay?
Okay.
And for Daisy and Poppy, 2 grown-up wands.
Wandy.
But we've just taken their wands away.
Yes, it's lucky I came when I did. These wands belonged to your great-grandparents. Vlad the Powerful and Sharon the Totally Insane.
Not dangerous, are they?
Only as dangerous as the person who waves them.
Right, I think we'd better put these straight in the cupboard.
Oh, well, of course, you know best.
And it's past your bedtime. Come on, up to bed. Now for your bedtime story. Little Bunny Bunting.
Darling, would you mind awfully if I read the twins the story?
Oh, yes, of course. How kind. But try not to get them too excited. They're meant to be going to sleep.
Of course. Leave it to me. Once upon a time, there lived a rabbit called Little Bunny Bunting. Sounds a bit boring to me. This is the book that I had when I was a little girl. Crazy spells for the under 5s. Spell number 1, how to make a storm.
Ooh.
What What a day. Where's Granny now?
She's with the twins.
Oh, is that such a good idea?
After me, wave your wands.
Wandy!
No wands? Oh, of course. Mummy and Daddy knew best and took your wands away. Never mind. Here's mine.
Wandy!
Say, thunder, thunder, thunder.
Thunder, thunder, thunder!
That's it.
What on earth is going on?
It's an indoor thunderstorm.
I wonder if that had something to do with Granny.
Hello, is Holly coming out to play?
Hello, Ben. She'll be down in a minute.
Did you hear the storm last night?
Hear it? It was in our bedroom.
A storm in a bedroom? Cool.
It was a magical storm.
Good morning, Mother. I already know the answer to this, but who showed them how to make a magical storm?
Me?
What a surprise.
Only a little indoor weather, darling. Nothing to worry about.
What else did you teach them?
Oh, just a few harmless little spells.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, Holly.
Morning, Ben.
Ah, why are there two Hollies?
Daisy and Poppy did a spell on me. We asked them not to, but they did it anyway.
This is what happens when Daisy and Poppy do magic.
So, it's a little doubling spell. No harm done. It's not like there's 10 hollies.
Morning.
And if there were, wouldn't that be nice?
Wandy, wandy.
Where did they get the wand from?
Oh, it seems to be my wand.
Bye-bye.
They've disappeared.
The twins have escaped! They're out in the wild! Sound the Daisy and Poppy alarm!
Oh, this is all a big fuss over nothing.
Oh, yes. The twins are out there somewhere, and they've got your wand. What other spells did you teach them?
I did mention something about walking trees.
Tree go walkies. Walkies. Daddy, trees are walking towards the little castle.
I don't want to hear it. It's like a bad dream.
I suppose this is your doing, Nanny Plum.
No, it was Granny Thistle!
Hello there!
Granny Thistle, I might have known.
It's been a long time, Cedric.
Not long enough, Millicent. You always were a troublemaker.
Yes, Mother. You started this. Now you have to sort it out.
Okay, you're the boss. I just think children should have a bit of fun, that's all.
There's good fun and bad fun. This is bad fun.
My goodness, Daisy and Poppy, you're a long way from home.
Bunny rabbit. Eggy. Froggy.
Ah! Daisy and Poppy are going bananas.
Bananas.
I'm a banana.
Oh, darlings, there you are. I see you've been doing lots of fab magic.
Chicken. Quack, quack.
Wonderful.
Hedgehog.
Oh, I'm a hedgehog. Groovy.
Pebble.
You've turned me to stone. Maybe not so good. Holly, I think it's time for you to rub that ring now.
What's she saying?
The ring? Rub the ring?
I think she's saying rub the ring.
But didn't you say not to rub the ring?
I've changed my mind. It's not good fun anymore. Rub the ring.
All right, here we go.
Huh? What happened?
We're back back in the little castle.
And everything's back to normal. No walking trees or spots in the sky.
Yes, Holly rubbed the magic ring. It turned everything back as it was.
That is some powerful ring.
Yes, the ring belonged to your great-grandfather, Neville the Naughty. Oh, look at the little darlings. They're all tired out.
Story, story.
You'd like a story? Of course, my darlings. Dangerous magic for toddlers.
How long is my mother staying for?
2 weeks.
Chapter 1, How to Turn Mice into Dragons.
Dragon, dragon.
Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom.
Today's adventure starts at the elf farm.
Miss Jolly's Riding Club.
Now, as you can see, Ben, the cabbages are ready to eat.
Yes, Dad.
Fascinating things, cabbages.
Yes, Dad.
Today we'll be harvesting them. Then we can have cabbage soup every night.
Yes, Dad.
We can have cabbage soup Monday, cabbage soup Tuesday, cabbage soup Wednesday, cabbage soup...
Hi, Ben.
Oh, hi, Holly.
We're off to Miss Jolly's Snail Riding Club.
Ugh, snails? Horrible things.
No, they're adorable. There's Dobbin. And Robin Hood. He's the cheeky one. I want to ride Cupcake. He's lovely. They're all lovely.
Snails are not lovely. They eat up my cabbages.
But they're so fun to ride. Would you boys like to come along?
Riding club sounds a bit girly to me.
It's not girly. The snails can go pretty fast.
I suppose we could try it. Yes, cowboys ride, don't they? We could wear our cowboy hats. All right, let's go.
Just keep those snails away from my cabbages.
Here we are, Miss Jolly's Riding Club. But where's Miss Jolly?
Whoa, Trigger! Steady, boy! Hello, everyone!
Morning, Miss Jolly!
Are you ready for a good day's riding?
Yes, Miss Jolly!
Spiffing! I see we have some cowboys here today.
Yee-haw!
One thing to remember, snails don't like loud noises. They're quite shy.
Yes, Miss Jolly.
Don't worry, Trigger. The cowboy is your friend. Jolly good. Let's go and meet your snails. Here are Dobbin, Muffin, Cupcake,
They're so adorable.
Toffee, Bobby, Speedy, Robin Hood, and Samson.
Miss Jolly,
Yes?
Samson doesn't seem to have a shell.
That's because he's a slug.
A slug.
Who would want to ride a slug?
Now, children, you must never walk behind a snail.
Why not?
It might give you a jolly good kick, that's why. Oh, Speedy's got a bit of spirit. You need to get to know your snails. Hold out your hand so they can sniff it.
Hello, Bobby.
The snails will be shy until they get to know you. Give Bobby a pat on the shell.
Come on, Bobby. Don't be frightened.
Well done. Now she's your friend.
Can we ride them now?
First, there's jobs to be done, like mucking out the stables,
What's mucking out?
cleaning up snail poo.
Snail poo.
Everyone take a bucket and spade. Off you go.
Snail poo. It's all smelly and squelchy.
That's the spirit. Excellent. And now you must all wash your hands. Next, it's grooming.
What's grooming?
Cleaning and polishing. Everyone take a brush and give the shells a jolly good scrub.
Wheel Broom Speedy. Easy now, easy now. We just want to polish your shell.
Whoa, steady, boy. He's a bit frisky, this one.
Good boy.
Bobby's looking very nice. So is Dobbin. Look at Muffin. He's so shiny.
Excellent job. Lovely. Well done. Now, before we ride the blighters, they need some nosh.
What's nosh?
Food. Everybody take some vegetables and hold them out for the snails.
Here's a carrot, Robin Hood.
Here you go, Bobby. A lovely cabbage leaf.
They like fresh vegetables.
They're so hungry.
Oh, yes. They'd eat all day if you let them. Now, time for the riding. Everybody choose a snail.
Oh, can I ride Bobby, please?
Yes.
I'm on a snail.
I'll ride Robin Hood.
I'll ride Muffin. Toffee. Cupcake.
I'll ride Speedy.
Ah, the thing is, Speedy hasn't been broken in yet.
What do you mean?
I mean, no one has ever ridden him. He's too frisky. Yes, he's a young one, full of beans, you know.
Can I be the first to ride Speedy today?
You can have a go, but you need to get on his back, and he'll try and throw you off.
Sounds like a job for an elf cowboy.
I like your spirit, Cowboy Ben.
Easy now, Speedy. Steady, boy. It, Speedy. Yee-haw!
That was amazing.
I've never seen anything like it. Well done, Cowboy Ben.
Yee-haw!
So, young Jake, what's it to be? Dobbin or Samson?
Maybe Dobbin.
It's strange, isn't it, Samson? No one ever seems to want to ride you. Never mind. You stay here and have a rest. Off we go, then.
Miss Jolly?
Yes?
How do we tell snails to move?
Tell them to trot on. Trot on!
Trot on!
Let's go snail riding. Wonderful day for a snail ride, what?
Where are we going?
Just around the meadow.
Miss Jolly! Samson the slug is following us.
Oh, I see. Keep going. I'll catch you up in a minute. Now then, you naughty slug. You're not meant to be on the ride. Back to the stables with you.
Keep up, everyone. Which way now?
Miss Jolly said just round the meadow.
This way, then. Whoa!
What's happening?
Well, I suppose he knows where he's going.
I never realised snails went this fast.
Maybe they can smell something they like. Like what?
All right, elves, let's get these cabbages loaded.
It's a bumper crop.
Yes, we managed to keep all the pests off them this year.
No green fly,
No caterpillars.
and most important of all, no snails. Snail alert! Snail alert! It's a stampede!
No, Speedy! Stop that!
Quick! Get the cabbages into the elf trap! Boy, get off me vegetables!
Stop! Stop!
What are these snails doing here?
We're just doing a riding class.
It's no good! They're eating faster than we can carry!
Oh, you cheeky little snails.
Cheeky? They've eaten half our cabbages.
Well, if you will grow such delicious cabbages, what do you expect?
But...
Children, did you all have a nice ride today?
Yes! Thank you, Miss Jolly.
It's a pleasure. And we should also say a jolly big thank you to Mr. Elf for giving the snails such a lovely lunch.
It was my pleasure.
Mind you, if they're going to eat at your place again, they really like lettuce the best. Grow a bit of that next time. All right. People think snails are a pest, but they're adorable, really.
Yes, they're so lovely and cute and cuddly.